something. I'm sitting there. Listen, I got to tell you something. In all seriousness, okay? In all seriousness, I am shocked at the fashion in which they lost. To get beat down, we all predicted that Dallas should win this game because we thought that Green Bay's defense was suspect. But we knew that Green Bay could put up points in them.
Jordan Love and the Packers pull a wild card stunner, beating Dak Prescott and the Cowboys 48-32. Hey there, sports fans! Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the most exhilarating moments in the world of sports. Today, Arlington, Texas. Aaron Jones grew up idolizing Emmitt Smith and the Dallas Cowboys. The Green Bay running back found a new and most painful way to torment the all-time rushing leader's former team. Jones ran for 3 touchdowns. Jordan Love threw for 3 more in his postseason debut. Darnell Savage returned an interception 64 yards for a score, and the Packers handed the Cowboys their first home loss since the 2022 opener in a 48-32 wild-card stunner Sunday. This was my dad's team, Jones, who shared a moment with Smith before the game and now has 488 yards in 4 career games against the Cowboys, said of his late father. You always want to be like your father, so that's how it became my team. Dallas is a special place to me, so it's a full circle moment. It feels like home, even against a team that had won 16 consecutive home games. Green Bay, 10-8, will visit top-seeded San Francisco in the divisional round next weekend. Dak Prescott threw 2 interceptions before 3 mostly empty touchdown passes in another playoff flop for him and the #2 seed Cowboys, 12-6. The first home loss for the Cowboys since now-retired Tom Brady and Tampa Bay beat them 16 months ago was also the most points the franchise has allowed in a postseason game. The previous high was 38. The Cowboys, who haven't reached an NFC championship game since the most recent of their 5 Super Bowl titles 28 years ago, didn't trail by more than 8 points at AT&T Stadium this season before falling behind 27-0 in the first half. The loss will raise questions about the future of Dallas coach Mike McCarthy after the Cowboys lost their playoff opener at home for the second time in 3 postseasons under the former Green Bay coach. Dallas is the first team to win at least 12 games in 3 consecutive playoff seasons without making a conference title game. The Cowboys surged to the NFC East title in the final 2 weeks and had a chance to be home at least twice this postseason. Instead, they head into a suddenly uncertain offseason. Just shocked, honestly, Prescott said. From the beginning of the game, we got beat. There's no which way around it. There's no way to sugarcoat it. Shock Romeo Doubs had a career-high 151 yards, receiving a week after being hospitalized with a chest injury as the Packers rolled after finishing the regular season 6-2 to grab the NFC's final playoff spot. We came in here with a mindset of we're going to dominate, Love said. A lot of people were counting us out, and we didn't care about that. The Packers have never lost in 6 trips to AT&T Stadium, including the Super Bowl over Pittsburgh during the 2010 season. They now have 2 playoff victories over the Cowboys after Aaron Rodgers led a 34-31 divisional win when Dallas was the NFC's top seed in 2016. Prescott's rookie year, those Packers let a 21-3 lead slip away. These Packers, with the 4-time MVP successor, left little doubt with a 48-16 fourth-quarter lead before 2 late Dallas TDs. We knew it would take time, said Jones, who was a high school and college standout in the far west Texas city of El Paso. You would hear me during the season and other players say, we were right there, we're right there, we're right there. We've been able to get over that hump facing the NFL's 5th-best defense. Green Bay matched its Super Bowl-winning team from 2010 for the most points in a playoff game. That was also on the road, a 48-21 victory at top-seeded Atlanta in the divisional round. Doubs, who returned to the Green Bay sideline after his hospital trip before the end of last week's 17-9 home victory over Chicago that secured a playoff spot, had 102 yards at halftime. It was 7 more than the second-year player's previous best first-half catches of 22. 26 and 39 yards helped get Love going, and the fourth-year QB finished 16 of 21 for 272 yards as the Packers scored touchdowns on 6 of their first 7 offensive possessions in their highest-scoring game since 2014. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game we've witnessed today. Jordan Love proved that he is more than just a backup quarterback, delivering a performance for the ages. The Packers' victory over the formidable Dak Prescott and his team will echo through the annals of football history. Join us next time as we uncover more thrilling moments in the world of sports. Until then, keep chasing your dreams, just as Love did tonight.